It's really sad, but it's true, like, I mean, the people love Mustafa. They love Mustafa. They love Akon, you know what I'm saying? They love it. They love bean pies. But at the same time, it's a nigga getting shot every second in the same district. You see what I'm saying? They love it, but look at the cost. Look at how people paying for it. They paying for it with their ass, you know what I'm saying? That's some hell of a knowledge, ain't it? Ain't that some hellified knowledge, ladies and gentlemen? That calligraphy calypso, a nigga getting shot every second, you know what I mean? And unresponsive, you know, for knowing where he came from. Nigga, this what you know. This is what you get for knowing for where you came from, you know what I mean? And there's a nigga getting shot every second in Southside Chicago. You better believe it, you know? Ain't no doubt about it, you know what I mean? So all I can tell you, ladies, you know what I mean? That white stuff is really good, especially when it comes from a different color. Like, man, I know this dark-skinned girl, she got some white stuff. I do too. I know plenty of it. And it's the best stuff you ever want, man. But at the same time, you gotta realize that somebody will kill you for that same white stuff that's coming from a dark-skinned woman, you know what I mean? They'll kill you for it. There's nothing to kill nobody about, but they'll kill you about it, man. They'll kill you about it, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you got 4 niggas dead and the woman's still alive, you know what I mean? The woman gonna share that white stuff coming from a chocolate bunny with somebody else that got enough sense, you know, to hold their fire, you know what I mean? And those 4 niggas are dead, and then next hour it'll be another 4 niggas dead, maybe 5, you know what I mean? They got that same woman that they going nuts about, you know? I tell you. And that's what you get for learning where you came from, you know? I tell you. You got knowledge. You got knowledge yourself, brother. You got knowledge of that goddamn blue-eyed devil that never killed you. That goddamn blue-eyed devil never killed you, but that nigga sure did. That nigga put one to your dome and took you out this motherfucker, you know. That man telling you about the white devil and goddamn from the cave and shit. That same nigga put a gun to your head and blow your brain out. That same nigga with that goddamn yellow and red on. McDonald's looking motherfucker. Sad, but it's true. And the sad thing about it, most of it is over PUSSY, you know. You know, them guys do what anything they can do to get more women in that genie bottle. They say any means that they can do it, that's what they do. You know? Any way they can do it. And to knock you off so they can have your woman, you know what I mean? That's why you have to be. That's why, man, I ain't gonna lie, like, I know I sound like a radical lady now, but goddamn ISIS ISIS is the shit, goddamn, I'm telling you. I ain't gonna lie. Goddamn Hezbollah, mother, that shit, that Boko Haram, motherfucker. Goddamn Taliban, Al Qaeda, they the shit, you know what I mean? Cause guess what? They not finna listen to that bullshit. They ain't finna go to no temple and meet up with your ass. They coming to cut your head off, you know what I mean? And I think that's fair and square, you know what I mean? You around there preaching all that bullshit, trying to get a piece of pussy and trying to get a nigga knocked off for throwing up a goddamn gang sign so you can take his piece of pussy. You know what I mean? I think it's fair and square for a nigga to come cut your head off. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Free of charge. You know what I mean? I'm talking about never been to a mosque a day in his life. Nigga ain't even got a holy Quran, nigga. I tell you. That nigga come slice and dice your ass for free on the strength, nigga. I tell you, I'm sure I'm with it, goddamn. Kill your ass for free, motherfucker. I tell you, goddamn, no gratuity, no tip needed, motherfucker. Sad what a nigga do for a piece of pussy, man. You know what I mean? You know, pussy is valuable, but I just don't know about having yourself shot up about a piece of it, though. You know what I mean? I'd rather shoot you than you shoot me. And I tell you, bullets, man, bullets just don't get it good. Bullets is not strong as a guillotine. The guillotine, it leave an everlasting message, you know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody cut your head out, baby. I tell you, it's like killing the devil, you know what I'm saying? When you disconnect his head from his neck, he'll never forget you. That nigga, when he come back, you know what he gonna do? He's gonna be like the Passover. That motherfucker gonna pass by Nardo. He gonna say, I ain't fucking with that dude. Cause last time he cut my head off, you know what I mean? And he gonna remember it, you know what I mean? Every time he see me, he gonna panic and sweat. He gonna tempt everybody and ask everybody to come to his party. Come to the party. Come to the all you can eat and drink. Come, let's get with these hoes. But you know what? He never told me again. Why? Because he lost his head. You know what I mean? He remembered when he see me. You know what I mean? He remember. He wireless, baby. I got that nigga like Cosby Wireless around his. I took that motherfucking head out like Jihadi John, motherfucker. And I tell you, every time he see me, it's like the Passover, motherfucker. He's scared to stop, motherfucker. That motherfucker don't ask me for donations or nothing. Donations for the children, he don't ask me shit, man. He know what time it is. I'll tell you later now. I just think later now. You know, people, you know, some things the law just ain't gonna help you with, you know what I'm saying? You got the man, he beating your ass every night. He sleeping with a whore, you know what I'm saying? The whore got the bubonic plague, you know? He beating his wife ass, sleeping with a hoe that got the bubonic plague, kissing his kids in the mouth, you know what I'm trying to tell you. And he just beat the brakes off and got it looking like Celia and Whoopi Goldberg, you know what I mean? And the police say, ma'am, that's not an emergency, you know? But sooner or later, goddamn, if you don't hurry up and do something, you ain't gonna be worth shit, you know what I mean? I tell you, I'm with solutions, man. I'm with it, man. Fuck, if I can take your ass out of the house and nobody ain't gonna do shit, I'm gonna do it. The police say you a problem, motherfucker, shit. And they tired of you calling information when it's really an emergency, but they can't explain to you, and then they can do about it. Motherfucker, I'm with getting rid of your ass. I'm trying to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, man, I'm like, you gotta think about it, man. These people trying to get all these women in their little genie bottle to be a part of their belly dancer club. And look at the price that you having to pay for them to get a piece of sorry ass. You know what I'm saying? A piece of goddamn rubella and measles, motherfucker. You know what? You ain't getting no quality ass, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas doing anything to get a broad, man. I'm trying to tell you. And it ain't like that. It's just not that serious, man. I'll tell you, I hate there's not a whole lot of males around, but get what? Goddamn, it can be less than that, motherfucker. I want that shit to be a crisis by the time they do something. He died because his son couldn't keep his lip off that nigger. I'm telling me he died from emphysema. Emphysema ain't never did nothing to nobody. He was a saint. He was a saint. Yes, he was, Lord. That boy couldn't keep his lips around that nigger house. That's why he's stubborn like that. Sad, but it's true like that. You know, I can only talk about love when church gets out, you know. Because there's a lot of fags among them, I ain't gonna lie. You know, fags do not like when you making intimacy with a woman, you know, they just don't. You know, they got George judges and lawyers, they got all kind of powerful fags, you know what I'm saying? If you talking about making straight love with a woman, they'll try to do something to you, I ain't gonna lie, man. So you have to kind of talk like this because they agree with it, you know what I mean? They agree with civil rights issues and stuff like that because it gives them a way to slither in your back door, you know what I'm saying? You know, it gives them the way to put Magic Johnson in your closet, you know? You know, a lot of white people did sleep with Magic Johnson, you know what I'm saying? And they dealing with it, you know what I mean? They dealing with it the best way they can, you know what I mean? All of them dealing with that Charlie Sheen, you know, but the doctor's not telling you that, you know what I mean? They're not telling you that white woman slept with Magic Johnson, you know what I mean? They forgave Magic Johnson. Why? Because they like espresso, that's why. They like espresso, they like the rave. You know, they like Big D, you know what I mean? Big D movie theater. You know what I mean? And they forgave that nigger, you know. As long as you can pour that coffee up and that goddamn latte. Knock as many white girls down as you want to. I tell you, that's the price of caffeine, like, you know. Ecstasy, cocaine, they love it, you know what I mean? They rather have that than people, you know what I mean? They really do, like. Long as he's a Johnson, I don't have a problem with it. I don't want that dark-skinned nigger, you know what I mean? As long as he's a Johnson, he can bang. They let that man bang all the white girls down there, like. Gave them all that pack. All of them got that Splendor. All of them got that cut, baby, on the plate. Got that Splendor, baby. They around that motherfucker, hip hip parade, hip hip parade. Like, please pull your panties up. I ain't telling them. They want that softball that bad though, you know. They just don't value their life like that. Yeah, they want softball, ecstasy, and Molly like that. That shit is more valuable than living to them. Man. Hip hip parade, panties off, goddamn mini skirt on. Goddamn somebody throwing them in the air with their legs cocked goddamn 60-40, you know what I mean? That's real stupid, I tell you. In my definition, they stupid as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? But you always gotta remember, like, you know. They gonna lock you up though, you know what I mean? But you work at Aerotech. You a nigga that work at Aerotech, you ain't making but $10 an hour. You can't do nothing for them, you know what I mean? They want you in the city jail for running the yield sign, you know what I mean? For 2 years, you know what I mean? This nigga done gave their ass the bubonic plague. Magic Johnson gave their ass the bubonic plague, nigga, know what I tell you? Goddamn killed about 20,000 of them hoes, you know what I mean? And they died without telling nobody. Cause that's how bad they wanted that express route. Yeah. Sad but it's true, like, man. Sad but it's true. The things that people do for money, like. Could you put a Starbucks in our neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? You can come bang around these sluts anytime. You know what I'm saying? You can bang into these sluts you want to. Just put a Starbucks in our community. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want, like. But if you call one of them a slut, they finna goddamn take you to jail, you know what I mean? And just a moment ago, they called that whore slut, you know what I mean? But if they hear you say it, you going to jail, you know? Yeah. Sad, but it's true, like, man. But you always have to remember that, man. There's a lot of dumb jocks, and there's a lot of women that jock dumb jocks, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's why a lot of people in Montgomery are suffering, like, you know, because they do have a slut problem. They have dumb jocks and sluts that jock dumb jocks, and that's why you're in the situation that you're in. And most people that are suffering, that's why you're suffering. Because in their book, Jesus is not first. It's a slut that jocks dumb jocks, and then the jock, and then the dumb jock. That's the order of things. Then maybe Jesus. That's how they do things in Montgomery, you know? You know what I mean? So that's why I don't have a problem with Junior Seau and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with that type of stuff. Junior Seau and, you know, freak accidents like that, and Steve McNair, I don't have any problem with that. You know? I encourage that type of behavior, you know, to show them who really has the upper hand, you know. You know, the man got mad at me because I was talking about Zales and what they call it is Windsors. How you gonna get mad, man? It's a real institution. You know, they around there saying Greenville don't have no money. Man, it's like, you must be out your mind, nigga. Greenville got plenty of money. They got a Zales down there, Windsors. And I tell you, like, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear them doves cry, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever hear a dove cry for real, it is very excruciating. A lot of times people don't know why they in that cage, you know what I mean? It's just like a pigeon in the cage, you know what I'm saying? You get them white girls that get 1,000 pigeons and pull up somewhere like Walmart and let them go. Them pigeons in that motherfucker shitting everywhere, like, what the hell are we doing here, you know what I mean? You doing that all for the excitement of some white girl, you know what I mean? She just wanted to goddamn hold your ass hostage till you got grown and set you free at Walmart. And that was just like locking your ass right back up, you know what I mean? It's virtually doing the same thing. She done held you against your will until you growed up. And then when you became an elder pigeon, she went to Walmart shopping center and let your ass out the cage. And goddamn, everywhere you flew, you turned around and went the other way. I mean, you was going in circles, goddamn, for literally hours before you finally said, let's go this way. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Nobody arrested that white woman. Nobody said she did anything wrong. You know what I'm saying?